We began 2021 with uncertainty. Uncertain whether the election results would be accepted, whether our democracy would survive an attack by white supremacists at the Capitol. Uncertain when vaccines would be ready, whether our children would return to school, whether it would be safe to gather with our loved ones again. Uncertain whether there would be accountability for the murders of George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and too many more. Whether the racial reckoning would force America to finally face systemic racism and begin to chart a new path. We still did not have answers to all the questions that linger in our minds. This unknowing, this haziness on the horizon, this quicksand that we are making our way through is uncomfortable. But it is this discomfort that will provide us an opportunity to rethink and reimagine, which is exactly what BISC did in 2021. Despite all the pain, the sorrow, the uncertainty, I am proud to say that BISC is the strongest we have ever been. So when I reflect on 2021, one word comes to mind: growth. BISC has always done phenomenal work, but to truly step into a leadership role, to service the field in the way that it needs, and to change the culture of political work in the ballot measure ecosystem, we had to expand. And now we are a team of 17 amazing humans. This team had the opportunity to gather in November for the first time in nearly 2 years. And the way this team leaned into discomfort and vulnerability, the way they were brave and prioritized connection and creativity, it was incredible. And this gathering solidified for me what I have always known to be true, that anything beautiful in this world is built collectively, and that we cannot build the world that we want without first starting within our organizations, our coalitions, and our movements. Leading this team is my honor. This team did so much in 2021, from reimagining the ballot measure hub and our training program to building the roadmap to 2030 and launching the Direct Democracy campaign. There is so much to be proud of. And you will hear highlights from my incredible executive team who helped me lead BISC. So then when I asked myself, how did we get here? I remember that at Road Ahead 2020, the last time many of us gathered, we unveiled our Tree of Life strategic framework, and to me, the answer is simple: clarity of vision, mission, and goals, unwavering commitment to our staff and our partners, and staying true to who we are. Sure, we've made adjustments along the way, but we never walked away from this framework because it reflects who we center and our role within the ecosystem. It says what we do, and it tells you how we are going to get to that equitable and just world that our people deserve. This was our solid ground that allowed us to rethink, reimagine, and approach the work with curiosity. As the late, great Nipsey Hussle said, even as you make progress, you need the discipline to keep from backtracking and sabotaging the success as it's happening. He's right. It takes an incredible amount of discipline to grow and make progress. It requires you to stay steady on your vision and communicate your needs with clarity. It requires you to stay curious and keep innovating, which means you may also fail. But you keep moving forward despite what may try to pull you back and bring you down. To me, there is no clearer example of what this means in 2021 than the incredible work that folks did in Minneapolis this year to reimagine public safety and a future without police. We are in forward movement. We have momentum, and I know that I am not backing down. The horizon may still be hazy, but BISC will stay curious and continue to reimagine as we go into 2022. It is what is required of us so we can get beyond that horizon, where we are fully liberated humans who are thriving and treated with dignity. So let's keep moving forward. Adelante.
With the growth of our program team this year, I am most proud of the fact that that means that we can provide more support to our partner organizations.
Wow, what a year of growth. Our team is growing, which has put a spotlight on our infrastructure, and we want to make sure that our team has what it needs in order to thrive from the inside out.
I'm extremely proud that BISC and BISC Foundation met and exceeded our fundraising goals this year. We also added a new full-time development staffer, and we are in a strong financial position.
What we're most proud of in the comms department is the growth of our ballot measure hub. From tracking to trends watching to showcasing the incredible insights from campaign leaders, the hub offers so much. Go take a look.
There's so much to be proud of from 2021. I think what stands out to me is that not only is BISC on the cutting edge of transformational ballot measure work, we're doing it in full alignment with the values and performance-based organizational culture that supports, respects, and continues to develop our amazingly talented staff.